You ready?
Ready, born ready.
Yalla. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
So we start with a very basic but important question. Herdish, how are you really doing?
I'm great. God has been very kind.
Mm.
God has been very kind. I got a second chance in life, second birth.
Bluetooth mode.
What does that mean?
Yeah, my life was crazy long back and I was sick for a very long time, for 7 years. And I lost hope that I am never gonna be back at my own senses, my own element, in my own spirit. But God has been kind. Miracles are happening now in my life. Miracles.
What do you consider miracles, for example?
Me sitting to you, talking to you right now. If I look back 10 years back, 8 years back, 7 years back, I was in a room in my house, locked up, self-locked up, not talking, not meeting anybody, away from internet, away from any running information, radio, television, media, anything. I was not meeting anyone, not even talking, not even speaking. I'm still a patient of bipolar disorder, but God has been kind and I'm doing shows again. I'm traveling the world, I'm making music. It's a miracle. And when I was sick, I was a non-believer. I was a big, keeping an ideology of an atheist. But when I became believer, my life changed. Now everything I relate is just God is giving me everything what I deserve and what I'm having right now. It's just Him. That changed my life. The day when I surrendered. The night when I surrendered. Not the day. I still remember.
Tell me about this night.
So when I was sick at home, 2014 I got sick. I was in a drug addict for a very long time, for 2 years, from 2012 to 2014. Not the very hard A class drugs, but the hashish and all that stuff. I used to smoke a lot. And I didn't knew like it's taking me over, it's controlling me. And I was doing a world tour with Shah Rukh Khan, and I was doing my television reality show, musical reality show. I was a judge, and I was shooting a Punjabi film. So everything was happening perfectly in my life. I was Yo-Yo Honey Singh, the biggest pop star of India at that time. But then I got start getting symptoms of bipolar disorder. It starts from suspicion of everything, suspicion of death, fear of people. So then I got sick. I was always a non-believer. I was always thinking that I'm the one who made myself Yo-Yo Honey Singh. I was the one who did everything. So when I got sick, so in my house, my mother used to play the prayers to make me cure and to have good blessings in the house. And I got like, why are you playing this? You know, God will help you and He will cure you. I said, no, okay, it will happen. The struggle was going on with my family that I should incline myself to spirituality so that I can be healed. But I was ignoring that. So the time came when I said to God, okay, God, first of all, sorry. I disrespected you. I didn't believe in you. So now, whoever you are, whatever is your name, however you look like, and I'm going to start respecting you because I want something from you. That was death. Because I was unable to control what was happening inside me, with me, because I was done with myself. The bipolar disorder is such a big, sickness that nobody can explain it in words. So that night I asked for death. I didn't got the death, I got the purpose to live. And I didn't realize that night happened in 2019. But I realized what made me a believer when I revisited that night in 2022, when I was curing and I was getting better. I said, how I'm getting better? I left the hope. I left everything. I'm not going to be perfect or good in health. How it's happening? Then I revisited because I found a new doctor Then he changed my life in 2021. He cured me, he changed the medication. And since he's an angel in my life, he's truly an angel in my life. I just met him last month when I was in India. And we were just talking and laughing how it all started and how everything is happening. So he suggested me to go back because I'm curing now, I'm getting better now. So revisit your symptoms, revisit your bad memories, revisit your good memories so that you can fix it for life. So he taught me this trick to revisit the episodes. So then I revisited that episode. I said, yeah, I think that night I believed in him. I apologized to him. That's why I think he gave me a second chance. Now, whatever is happening, I'm sitting with you, it's a big opportunity for me. And whatever I'm doing is a new opportunity for me because I was finished. It's a second birth. Not everybody gets the second birth, second chance. It's him. Just him.
I'll come back, but there's a question that I have to ask for our audience,
Yeah.
which is why Yo-Yo Honey Singh? Like, how and what does it mean and why does it?
The name.
Yeah.
I started as a music producer. I always wanted to be a music producer. Not a rapper, not a singer. Never wanted. Because my inspiration is Mr. A.R. Rahman. He's the greatest composer and the music producer we have. So I got introduced to his music in 1993 when I was just 10, 11 years old. And his first album was in Tamil, which was in a very different language for me, not to understand anything. But my musical mentor, he introduced me to A.R. Rahman sir. He said, this man gonna change the world in music and now you have to listen to him. I said, okay, then that music took me over. So I always wanted to be a music producer. I started as producing hip-hop beats for lots of Indian underground rappers. So then my first song became very big in India in 2005.
That you wrote?
I composed the music and I was singing in English that time. That was my first.
So you sang?
Yeah, I sang that. That was with some featuring artist. He was singing in Punjabi and I have 2 verses in English. I sang that. That was in BBC charts. Everything was perfect. I didn't got work after that. I was broke. Then my friend, for 2 years I had no money, but people were recognizing me. Oh, I saw you in the video clip. I saw you in the video clip. So after 2 years, I shifted from New Delhi to Punjab, where lots of singers are making music albums. So at that time, there was a CD time and cassettes time.
Yeah, of course.
So they used to put a small picture of a music producer with just the name. So Honey is my nickname, is my house name. My mother kept it.
Okay.
And Singh is my last name.
Yeah.
So we used to put just Honey Singh. At the backside of the CD, music producer, Honey Singh. And some of the songs are with the lyricist as well. So lyricist, then music producer, Honey Singh. I was an award-winning music producer for 5 years in Punjab. I launched so many artists in Punjab. I worked as a music producer and they were just mentioning my nickname, Honey Singh, Honey Singh. But when I sang my first solo song, and I made that song for other artists. I said, brother, sing this song. I wrote and composed and made the music. Sing this song. It's called Brown Rung. So no, it's too much English. It's too hip hop. It's too modern. I don't want to do it. I want to keep it traditional music up. So I kept the song for 1 year. Nobody was believing in that. But I knew what potential that song has. And I said, my friend said, he said, this dummy vocals is yours? I said, this is my vocals. Release it. Go solo now. Stop doing music albums, production for anybody else. I said, okay. And I started bodybuilding. And I said, I want to be seen as India's first Punjabi artist going international. And then I picked Dubai. I shot that music video in Dubai.
Okay.
I was having my whole life savings of near about $100,000. But I spent $60,000 just on the video clip. And I played the gamble. And if you go and see on YouTube, Brown Rung, it was the biggest song of India at that time. And that song changed my life. And it starts with the Burj Khalifa shot, I still remember. So For that song, I said, I have to change my name. I have to put some addition to it.
Mm.
So addition, I put in this slang called yo-yo. Yo-yo means all yours.
All yours.
All yours. When you say, hey, this is yo. Is that yo? Is that your coffee? Is that your coffee?
Like all yours.
Is that your phone? So yo means all yours.
Okay.
So I made it just like that. For fun. I didn't knew that I'm gonna be Yo-Yo Honey Singh and people gonna start calling me Yo-Yo and it's gonna be a rage. But I have that belief in that song, especially that song, that visuals. And that's how the whole India got connected to me. And it was in Asia #1 song. And I have been called by United States of America from Google to have a visit to America for the first time. That was a crazy start. So that's how Yo-Yo came.
Okay. You said that you've been reborn,
Yeah.
that everything is a big opportunity. If I asked you, Herdish, to imagine a white canvas,
Okay.
and I ask you to draw for me
Yeah.
your current mental state.
You know, since childhood, I've been sketching an old tree with no leaves.
Okay.
So I don't know why. That's my subconscious.
Mm.
Since childhood, I've been just drawing one thing, which is an old tree, which is broken, which is dead, with no leaves.
Mm.
But today, I'm in the state of mind and then a blessing from God that I want to make it painted green with lots of fruits, lots of leaves. So I think that's my current state.
Nice.
Even if when I was successful, when I became Yo-Yo Honey Singh, it was like a crazy rage in India. If you see 13 years back, still I was broken from inside. I don't know why. I was in darkness. I was not enlightened. Now I feel enlightened. Now, it doesn't mean that everything is perfect happening, what I want. Things getting wrong as well. But I'm changed now. I treat them differently. I see them differently. Everything is green for me now.
Your eyes feel good.
Yeah.
Like I can see that you're grateful.
Yeah.
And who are you when no one's around?
Who are?
Who are you when nobody's around?
Hirdesh.
Okay. Who's that?
He's a guy who has bigger dreams. Because when everybody is around, I'm a very loud person. If you ask my team, I'm a very ambitious person. If somebody is around, I always talk about big things, big projects, big success, big money and everything. But Hirdesh is much more bigger than that. And when nobody around, I talk to myself and I talk to God. God, I want this. I want that. And things are not happening. The things are happening great, but not that great. I'm more loud when I'm alone with myself. I'm more ambitious. Sometimes when people are around, you have to be practical. Else they will think that you are a stupid guy. But my manager, Pasant, I talk to her everything, what I feel. And I talk to her about my dreams. I have lots of dreams. I want to make it something. I want to make my people proud. I want to make all the brown people proud. I want to unite the brown collectivity of ethnicities, especially brown. Especially brown, because we are different people. This world has been ruled and dominated by whites and being, being suppressed, and the blacks have seen lots of domination and lots of cruelty and lots of worst of this world. But you know, if I give you an example, somebody has a stick and somebody is getting beaten. The one who's getting beaten is get the wounds, but somebody who's witnessing it, browns. Imagine the subconscious of fear. Imagine the subconscious of fear, the subconscious of domination. So I want to collect, I want to bring all the browns with music together and represent, because I'm like this as a human. Wherever I go, I blend with people, because that's what I feel, how you connect. You don't have to make them be like you have to be like them to give your message of peace and harmony. And I want to make, that's why I'm working on an album. It's called Mena Project. So that's my first step, because I've been coming to this country since 2010, and I've been coming to Bahrain and all this area of Arab region since 2010, and I see these people are like us, very much like us. So that's why I moved here. I never thought in my life ever I'm gonna move out of India. I'm never gonna stay out of Delhi. I never lived in Mumbai. When I was big, I still lived in Delhi. But I've been moving to this country because I feel the people are like me, like us. So when I started researching about the whole area, region of Arab world, it's MENA world, Middle East, North Africa, say I have to bring the music, and the music is so diverse. The dialect is so diverse. The Maghribi dialect is different. Khaliji is different. Egyptian is different. Egyptian is ruling, because if something comes out in Egyptian, everybody gonna listen. So I wanna bring. I gave this idea to my manager person. I said, make this thing happen, and we recorded the first song with Sheb Mami.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanna bring Maghribi, Khaliji, Saudi, Yemenis,
Egyptian for sure.
Egyptians, with a blend of Indian music
To be so
and
good.
Indian verses.
And you know how much Arabs are into Indian culture,
Yes.
and how influenced we are.
Yes.
Whether it's our food,
Yes.
from rice
Yes.
to our bread to our curry
Yes.
to dressing to, like, there is so much history.
Yes.
You know, even my grandfather used to be a trader before the oil.
Yes.
And the main trade was where? You go to India. Or you go get the pearls. So there's so much history, so much influence.
Yes. Even the language, Urdu,
Yeah.
is an influence of Arab words and Persian words.
So,
But all we speak, like the best word I like is ishq. Is an Arabic word. Ruh is Arabic word.
yes.
So it's same. Food, culture, is psychology is same.
Values like family.
Family values,
100%.
yes. Traditional values, same. So that's why I don't miss India much. And since 3 years I'm living in Dubai. It's amazing. Dubai I love. It's my favorite place in the world.
Yeah, I'm biased, so I can say me too. Yeah. If I go back and I asked you to summarize Herdish's childhood in 3 words. So you click pause. Why do you click pause? I hear this often, that people that watch the show, they click pause when I ask a question because they ask it of themselves or their friends or their family, and then they have a conversation. So me and the team, we worked for over 2 years to do over 70 questions here with a die and some QR codes where I pop up. But the point was to take the conversation outside the white studio. You know, we're blessed to have these conversations, but what if we want these conversations to go to different homes and different friend groups and colleague groups and really have intimate, deep, strong conversations that maybe you've never had before? So that's why we created this game, and it's had very good feedback. People love it, and I hope you love it too. Try it out and let us know. The website is there, the link is in the caption. Enjoy it and let us know.
3 words.
Yeah. What 3 words pop?
Joy, happiness, and pain.
What's the difference between joy and happiness for you?
Joy, joy and happiness is 2 different things. Joy means glorifying the happiness. And happiness is just an expression and just an emotion. You had it, you became happy, and then after a few moments you are in some other mood. But being joy is being acknowledging happiness throughout. That's what I feel. So if I see back my journey, it was full of joy. My father sacrificed his whole life. He's been working, traveling for food and money for us. but still we were in joy. We were in happiness. And these three words come to my mind: joy, happiness, and pain.
And what do you mean pain?
Pain of, the lack of resources, and because I'll tell you my childhood. So I grew up in this area called Karampura, which is full of refugees came from Pakistan. My grandfather was from Pakistan. Even my father was born there, and I was born there. So it's a very ghetto area. Small houses, just one room house, and the whole families are living there. And across the bridge, there is a big area with big mansions, people having air conditioning in the house, people having cars, children having everything. So if you don't have any access, at that time there was no internet. So if you don't have any access to that much exposure of good life, if I would be not staying next to that, I would be happy. Okay, we have this much resources, we are happy. But my father put me in the school in that area, which is full of what you call inferiority for me. That nobody should see me walking from Karampura and going to that area. So my school used to start at 8 a.m. I used to walk at 5 a.m. and go to my school and wait for everybody to come, because all the buses were coming outside, going from outside my area. So I don't want them to see that I'm coming from this lower area. And my school used to get closed at 1 p.m., but I used to let everybody go. Then I used to leave by foot at 3 p.m. So that was the inferiority of complex was built inside me. Boys who used to study with me, they used to have everything. They used to have pocket monies. They used to have 7 uniforms for 7 days, 5 days. But I was having just one uniform, which I used to wash, iron myself, and wear it. And it's a white uniform. So that was in pain for me. And I see my father is away from us just because of money. So, but even though God has been kind, we were in the best education, and nothing I should say is we were poor or we were under poverty line. My father gave us the best life. But again, that complex, if you're watching something which is you can't have it right now and which you can't afford, that complex is only what I'm saying to this audience, only those people who've seen this, they're gonna realize. Like if 100 people are living in an area where rest of the areas are also like that, they will not feel inferior. Poverty is not a shame, but the inferiority complexes that kills you. It kills you, or how people see you, how people judge you.
Why did your father, you think, put you in that school? He wanted you to see a better
Yeah,
education,
for
a better life?
future, for better life. But that was a curse for me.
This is where I want to play on. Is it a curse? Because I think one side of it, 100% is a curse.
Yeah.
It's pain because the child cannot comprehend.
Yeah.
Another side is like it drives you. Like what if I can, if I
Yeah,
work hard, maybe.
but yeah,
Some
it
anger.
is an inspiration, but that builds an anger emotion
That's why I said
in a
anger.
child heart.
Yeah, not like you're
not
inspired.
as a
Like
motivation.
You're pissed off.
Yeah, just in that I wanna be rich. I wanna have money. I wanna give my mother, my father everything. That's our life, like kids and boys from that area and that circumstances in India. We all feel the same. That's why I get connected. Still, I have friends from that area. I go to that area every time I go to India.
Nice.
To make myself realize that I came from these streets. I'm never gonna forget these streets, no matter how big I go. I will do Hollywood. I'll show you in 3 years. All the big pop stars gonna be singing in my music, and I'm gonna be singing with them, not in English, in any language, regional or the main language from India. That's what I'm planning for. But I always go
believe
back.
you.
Yeah, but I always go back because if you remember from where you're coming, you can achieve anything. My manager who manages my India business, he's my 27-year-old friend. He's from that street. He can't even speak English. But I say, bro, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Connect with them to Pasant. She will talk in English for you.
It's a big thing for you to stay authentic
Yeah.
and stay true to your people. It seems a very big driver for you.
Yeah.
Why? You feel nobody represented them, or they're not getting a fair chance in this life?
No, you know what? This is an emotion if you can only realize when you look into their eyes when you go back to those streets. Those eyes look at you as in your brother, as in that he's ours, and look where he's been gone, and still he's coming back to us and meeting us and having kebabs with us. I still go and eat street food kebab all the time. That brings them proud. Oh, look, they call their office colleagues and look, I'm sitting with him. They do the video call. See, you were making fun of me, huh? That I know Honey Singh, huh? Look, he's my brother. So those eyes, when they look at you, it gives you, and that changed the whole perspective. When I was a child, I was looking to other successful boys as in with an anger of motivation. But now these kids are looking at me with true motivation. Like if he did it, we can also do it because he's one of us.
Yeah, I love that. How did you reach music?
Music production.
How did you even like?
Since childhood, I was playing tabla in my school assemblies. I was a proper Sikh guy with long hair. So that was a incident happened. So since childhood, I've been getting dreadlocks because having long hair. I used to have this bun. My mother used to cut little of dreadlocks. So then my bun became small. And my school guys used to make fun of small bun. So next day I went into the assembly. I put the scarf and I started radio in the assembly. The principal came, he looked at me. He replaced me. Since then I left tabla. I left spirituality. I left everything. I said, okay. But music, learning music, singing music, listening to music was there in the family. My mother sings very good. My father is a music lover.
Nice.
He's one of the best music journalists and critic I ever met in my life. He don't know how to make music, he don't know how to sing, but he can tell you. He made me listen to Muhammad Rafi since childhood. He said nobody can beat Muhammad Rafi. And my mother is an artist. She's a beautiful singer and music lover. So music was there in family. Music was the only source of happiness. We've been listening. And when A.R. Rahman got introduced to me, I wanted to make music. And I didn't know how to make music. In 1998, I was just started meeting the DJs of New Delhi so that I can have CDs from them and I can listen to international music. In 2001, my father wanted me to do engineering. But I refused. I said, no, I don't want to do engineering. I want to make music. I said, no, you have to be an engineer. I said, okay. Then computer science was new in India at that time. So I said, if I do computer engineering, my father going to get me a computer system and then I'm going to start making beats. That's why I'm BSc in IT, information technology.
Okay.
But I was all making, for 3 years, I was just making beats.
Is it true that you still have the computer that has your first tracks?
Yes.
Ah, nice.
I still have that CPU.
That's crazy.
Yes. There was a handle on the top of it. I used to take it and travel everywhere for all the studios, to all the studios and make music. That's a souvenir. I'm never gonna auction that.
You shouldn't. You give it to your son. At your peak,
Yeah.
were you happy?
No. No.
Because people, people can have this illusion
Yeah.
of like, he has money, he has girls, he has fame, he has followers, he has.
No.
People automatically, by default, assume you're happy.
No.
And there is a nice quote by Mike Tyson.
Okay.
He said, if someone thinks a lot of money makes you happy, they've never had a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool when I
Yeah.
read it. So, okay, why? Why do you think you were not happy?
I was not in my senses when I was at the peak in 2012, 11, and 14 because my ideology was very different from now. Since the childhood, that anger got built it up. And when I made it, I thought that, I used to walk very different. I used to talk very different. I used to disrespect everyone. I used to think that I did it. I was the one who did it. I was feeling I used to call myself God because I was everywhere. Everybody wants me at that time. I was making money. I was getting successful at very young age. And even while doing that, I was doing drugs. So I was in a very demonic state of mind. I didn't like that version of mine. Never. That's why my dream project, if you ask me, is to build mental health hospital in India, in New Delhi especially, and to make an awareness about anti-drugs, which I just performed 2 years back as well with Narcotics Department of India. I performed at India Gate because drugs are taking over in India a lot, especially in Punjab. It's too much. So I wanna be an example for them that I did it, but I got a second chance. You may not gonna get the second chance, so don't do it. So that for sure I wanna do something for my people. That's in fight, especially for mental health, because that affects mental health a lot. Addiction affects mental health a lot.
Of course.
And we don't have much good doctors in India of mental health.
You can start even small, a small clinic.
Not a small clinic because there are a very large number of people who are affected by this. So I want to request the government of India to help me with this. So it should be. And I had a word with my sister as well. She's living in Australia. I said, because one of my aunties, she devoted her whole life in social work. She didn't got married. She was just doing social work. So my sister lived with my auntie a lot. So she has that ideology of serving the people and serving the humanity. So I had a word with her 6 months back. I said, let's do something for our people. And what if I make this project, will you able to run it? She said, I will leave everything for it.
Nice.
She said,